Climbing is a wonderful, healthy, lifetime activity that gets you out in nature and you can share meaningful experiences with friends. I've climbed with people from age 2 to age 87, and I hope as you dive into it that you keep an eye on longevity. Try not to get hurt, try to learn as much as you can, and do it safely. How do we learn what we know about climbing? There's endless stuff to learn. I've been climbing for 15 years and I'm still learning new things constantly. In the old days, and hopefully still today, people would generally learn from another person. A mentor would take you under their wing and show you the ropes, so to speak. And that's still the best way to learn today. Find a climbing partner who knows more than you do. Show them how much you appreciate them. Buy your own rope early in the game so they can put wear and tear on yours even while you're still climbing on their rack of gear. People learn from mentors, from organized groups. Early in the history of climbing here in California, Sierra Club outing groups were introducing a lot of people to the sport, including a lot of the guys who went on to become super famous in the golden years in Yosemite. Royal Robbins and that crew were introduced to climbing through the Sierra Club. Nowadays, of course, it's climbing gyms that are introducing the great majority of new people to the sport. A couple of things to note there. A climbing gym is a very controlled, safe environment in which the floors are padded so that most dangerous part of every climb, where if you fall you could actually hit the ground, and that's the source of most climbing injuries. That's not something you have to think about as much in the climbing gym. 6 inches of foam goes a long way there. The anchors are all installed and super safe. That's the other thing I would say you have to think about the most climbing outdoors, is learning to build good anchors. So there's a lot to learn transitioning from the gym. There's not rock fall happening that you have to think about in a gym. The weather's not changing. A lot you have to learn to make that transition to the outdoors safely. And in addition to safety, there's being a good member of the community, which, when you think about it, the gym has one culture, and you learn to be a good member of that community. And then when you go to an outdoor climbing area, it's like going to a different country, a place with a different culture, a set of traditions, local history, local climbing ethics, and also local leave no trace, best practices to be a good steward of the place. So here, a mentor or an organized group is still a great way to learn the things you need to know to be a safe climber and a respectful member of the climbing community. Another thing to think about is hiring a guide or taking a class from a guide service. Even if you're really into learning on your own and learning from books and videos, I do recommend going out with a mentor or hiring a guide periodically in your climbing career to get some one-on-one or small group training. Run what you've already learned by this person and have them assess where you're at and help you make the next step. Really, there's no substitute for one-on-one mentoring or hiring a guide one-on-one where you're getting that individual attention. They'll meet you right where you're at in terms of skills and technique and help you make whatever next step is you're ready for. So, always more to learn and so many places to go. Have fun. I'll see you out there.